some people say things like, "Look," they like bitch and moan about it being political, and I said in the Discord, I'm like, dude, like a lot of the videos that people are watching and a lot of the things that people liked about my previous videos were the politics. I just obscured it by talking about surface level drama that made it not seem as political.
Jump to it and you can't go through it and you can't knock it down. You know that you found the war. No man on earth can make you fall.
Couple thoughts straight out the gate. I'm not angry. But I do have a bone to pick with life. So when you let your clothes go for too long in the dryer, something happens where your clothes don't fit like they should. Oh man, I do not like it. Yeah, shrinkage, dude. Oh, I was also thinking, I don't think it'll be a subathon, but we were considering doing like a charity stream, specifically something to benefit homeless people, and or just like, to be honest, like we haven't really figured out what the angle is, but like people struggling, like with like food banks going low and stuff like that. But we're just trying to figure out what the details should be. And Hannah and I talked a little bit yesterday, and I think we want to do some after stream stuff on occasion. But yeah, we want to watch some movies, just a little extra, content for after stream, just for, the dedicated people. That way there's just a little bit more to the legends who've been, subscribing and staying active in the community. I think it'd be fun. Is this on Discord? Yeah, we'll do it on the Discord. We'll start it out real, like, simple. I think we'll schedule it for sometime, I think, next week. We'll figure out what, like, is maybe a decent day. Maybe on, like, Monday or maybe Tuesday, because that's before my weekend. So we'll watch, I think this upcoming Tuesday, next Tuesday, I guess, will be Rocky Horror Picture Show. We will go on we'll do it on the Discord, so it won't be public, and we'll just watch that shids. I think you're able to do it that way. You could just, I don't know. I could stream it. I think that's fine. It's private. Feel free to ignore this, but I made a clip. Let me take a look. I mean, I have no reason to not fucking watch this shit. Hell yeah. All right, this is Pedo Troll giving like an epic take.
Piling in to see Idubbbz talk about politics again.
And 5 from up your stove.
Hey guys. Hey, Ian. You guys notice something interesting about this?
It's a good thumbnail.
Views,
Title.
4 hours. 4 hours. Our Dead Highlights channel.
What was it?
He has 20.
Hey, dog, we're both going down together. That's something really to be proud of. What the hell is this shit? I've been saying for so long that this guy's obsession with views, like, it's not helpful for himself to be this obsessed with views. Like, it's only going to feel worse. Like, you got to get, like, fulfillment and purpose elsewhere. Like, it is not... It's so bad, dude.
7,000 views in 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
On his main channel.
Oof. Give it time.
7 million. We used to be at 7 million. Listen, I'm not one to talk. I'm not one to point that out.
Again, this is one of those things where, like, I don't even like to comment on it, because it's like, it's legit cringe. If you're gonna make fun of other people for their view counts, like, it's always gonna fucking come back to you. Like, it shouldn't be about that. Either you like what you're putting out or you're fucking ashamed of it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He's hedonistic. Everything needs to be more. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why you get fucking caught in the drama shit, and you just, like, keep making it. Like, I didn't want to fucking have a volley back and forth. I mean, that's one of those things as well, right? Like, you just can't, if you're so obsessed with views, it can cloud your judgment in some cases. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. You know, some people say things like, "Ugh," they like bitch and moan about it being political, and I said in the Discord, I'm like, dude, like a lot of the videos that people are watching and a lot of the things that people liked about my previous videos were the politics. I just obscured it by talking about surface level drama that made it not seem as political. It's like, oh yeah, this is just like making fun of this this blonde woman Tana for 20 minutes or however long the video was. And it's just like, no, that was like a comment on speech and what people should and shouldn't be saying. It's so fucking obvious. Same thing with the rice gum one. I said that you shouldn't be focused. I didn't overtly say it, but the implication, the hidden message in it, which wasn't very hidden, was yes, like I went over, like I just themed it as like 7 deadly sins, and I was like, yes, like we shouldn't be flaunting wealth. Like we shouldn't be fucking making it rain on a random homeless guy. Like we shouldn't be doing this. Like these are political messages. So when people come in and say like, what the fuck, it's so political, you're trying to do politics now? It's like, what, just by saying, like, just by being like less, just by essentially hand holding you before I wasn't being political, but now saying it like it is, that's suddenly political. It's like, fucking chill out. A lot of people like your politics, but it's almost like they're ashamed to see it for what it is. They just want to act above it. Yeah, another good example of this, we don't even have to look at Content Cops, right? There are plenty of other videos that have a comment, that make comments on politics. A great example of that is the lottery video. The lottery video, I specifically say in that it is a regressive tax that punishes the poor. People love the lottery video. And it's because I think for a lot of people who are fucking capitalism brained, it allowed them to not, to essentially think that it wasn't a critique of capitalism. But if you're calling it like a, you know, essentially a regressive tax, I still play the lottery video after that. Yeah. There's so many comments that you can, there's so much shit that you can pull from a video like that, but because I'm being a little bit more silly goofy and I'm pointing at things that are a little bit more absurd, it allows you to be, what is that term, where you're withholding, someone's gonna say in the chat, fill in the blank, say my words for me, chat. Cognitive dissonance. Thank you. My wife said it. Wait, people think you weren't being political in your past videos? I don't think they think that. I think that because it's politics that are very in their face now, it hurts to hear, right? Because you can have a political thing being fucking spat in your face, but as long as you're using words that don't immediately trigger people, like saying words like fascism, that immediately puts people on the, oh, we're talking politics. But when you rephrase that as something else, like maybe if I said like authoritarianism or a shitty evil guy, it wouldn't immediately register as like, oh, this is partisan politics. So, you know, I may employ that going forward in more of my videos, just so it fucking, just so people, you know, can listen to the substance rather than being like, you said the word misogyny, I'm out. Anise and I are also in the market. Well, we're not in the market yet, but we got a big aquarium. So eventually, I think today, sometime today, we're going to look into modding it for a reptile, because we want it to be front opening rather than, because it's currently a top opening thing, because it's like a like a fish aquarium. So yeah, eventually Anissa's gonna get a snitch. Yes, and we're gonna go to a store and get some reptile store of some sort and get a just some advice. What kind of snatch? We don't know yet. That's the beauty of it. We're probably gonna go to some sort of expo or something whenever that happens, whenever it comes to town. Yeah, we'll get something badass but also cute. Oh, Anissa says ball python for sure. Interesting. She says that's what I want. But I will say, it's her snake. It ain't my snake. I'll take care of it. Maybe I'll give it a kiss. I ain't gonna fucking... That ain't my project. I'm fine with the dog. Yeah, Anissa and I were talking about that the other day. How fucking insane that was. Some of you might not know about this if you're from not the US/Canada. But there were literal advertisements for a cheating website called Ashley Madison. They had billboards of this shit. I saw that with my young, nubile eyes. I saw billboards of a cheating website. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's okay to cheat? Like, we're all talking about cheating like this is a normal thing? And a good thing? And that... Specifically, men cheating with women. Like, that's insane. What brought up the Ashley Madison is the Epstein emails. I'm not sure what brought it up. How's the stink level today? What does that have to do with anything, Crustomer? I'm trying to piece that together. The doggies stink level? Oh, they stink. Sorry, I misread that, Crustomer. They're so stinky today. 10 out of 10 stink. Well, they're kind of mid. What defines too woke? I mean, it's different for everyone. I was thinking the other day, or I was telling Anissa this, like, what's an example of too woke that's just, like, fucking obnoxious? And I think a good example of it is when you're trying to just have when people are missing the intention of what's happening. Like, I was referencing something specific, like, oh, that was the time, that was, like, right before COVID. That's what I was saying. I was like, that's right before COVID. And in my head, the too woke flashed through my brain. And I was like, there's a certain type of person where if they heard me say that that was right before COVID, they would have interrupted me and they would have said, COVID's still happening. And then I'd want to fucking pass away. Because there are people who do that. And it's like, what are you doing? I didn't say that COVID doesn't exist. I said that was right before this impetus, this event that we all experienced. It's a time thing. Can you not understand the purpose of my words? So that would be a great example in my mind of too woke, where it's like you are excited to, like, you know, either morally grandstand or insert something that isn't even what people are talking about, essentially missing the point so that you can make a woke statement. I don't think that has to do with woke, though. I think it does, because the whole purpose of doing that is essentially, like, bringing to the attention of people, like, there are still people dying from COVID. It's still a serious thing. We should still be wearing masks, which I generally agree with a lot of those statements. But if you're not making that point, if that isn't the discussion... you know what I meant? Exactly. Not in the actual sense, though. Well, I guess I don't know what the actual sense is in that case. Woke is AAV term that became bastardized. Oh, yeah, of course. But I'm talking about, yeah, into shit libbery. Shit libbery. Yes. But wait a minute. You're too woking me right now. You just did it. That's like, you know what my intention is, to talk about the common usage of the word, and then you were like, but actually it's AAVE, and I'm like, yes, I can accept that, I know that, but that is not what we're talking about. That's a different discussion. Get woked on? Was that intentional? You're fucking over-woking me? All right, you guys are gonna fucking make me blow my gasket. This is why saying too woke is bad. No, it's not. It allows me to throw it away. Get woked on, you fuckers. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. You just scrambled my brain. I hated coming to that conclusion. Woke baited.
Your life is everything. You serve all purpose. You should treat yourself now